Welcome back, folks. Well, this is the video I have been waiting to start on and do. Been very, very, very excited. It's nice I can every now and then get to work on my own vehicles, and this is the time where we've been waiting. So everybody knows about the Gen 3 Hemi, the series, the build series on that. A lot of learning lessons. In the end, it turned out great. 584 horsepower at 6,800 RPM, I think. 584.5, and turned out to be a really, really strong engine. What we have here is our Hemi Denny K-frame coilover conversion, and there it is, right there. So we finally got everything in. There's the cradle. Denny has gone in and pre-assembled it for us with the lower control arms, and kind of just really helped simplify it. So we get around here. So here's what all it came with. As you can see, the cradle, lower control arms, the sway bar, those are Mustang 2 spindles, I believe. Our rack and pinion right here. And then the upper control arms, they're tubular. They're in this box. You'll see it once we get everything out. I didn't want to get everything out and make a mess just yet. But over here we have lower control arms and the QA1 coilover shocks, the coils, all that good stuff. The Borgeson U-joint, that'll be later. We get ready to do the drive shaft. Yeah, there they are right there. There's the control arms. And I believe the shocks are somewhere in here. If not, there. Let's see what we got here. More suspension parts here. Not sure, but we'll be following the directions. Following the directions. So let me see. I know we've got coilovers and shocks. Don't know if they're in this box or not. Okay, so it looks like we are missing our coilover shocks. Pretty sure they come with the kit. So I'll have to get with Denny and see. He may have already told me that they're on their way. I can't remember. But here, there's a lot of pieces. He sent some really good instructions. Motor mounts, everything. Yeah, see, I gotta be careful. A lot of that hardware's. Here is our upper control arms right here. Very nice pieces. So this is going to be a multi-series of getting this thing put together. The goal for today is really just what I'd like to do. Trish and I are trying to figure out, we're trying to come up with a strategy, but today, really what we would like to do is just get the Hemi and the headers onto the cradle, and then strategically go ahead and lower the CUDA, kind of like they did from the factory, over the K-frame, and get it bolted in and then sucked up, and then we'll get to a lot of these other things, because there's a whole lot that goes on. Whole lot goes on with these pieces here, and then kind of step over all my trash here in the back. I think I've already shared with you guys, gals, our Willwood brake system. These are the Willwood disc brakes, along with Flexline kit that will be going on to the spindles later on. So at this moment, we have got to strategize how we're going to do this. I think what we're going to do is probably pull the rear wheels out of it, the rear top wheels and tires, so that way, but then again, I don't know, because then it's going to be really front heavy after that. So, you know, I'm going to take my time doing this. You guys are going to follow along. There's our headers over there. So Trish and I are going to read some directions real quick, and let's get started. Quick update. You know, I said, hey, I don't know where my shocks are at. You know, I should have remembered. Denny sent me an email, and he said, remember, your shock package will ship once I know what setting in the supplied ride height simulators best suits your front end height, shortest, middle, or longest setting. I remember he called and asked me, he said, what do you want? Do you want a lowered stance, a raise? And I said, I kind of want a stock stance. I'm not into the lowered stuff. So rest assured, these probably already got them ordered and they're probably on their way. Denny is a great guy to deal with. He's not one, hey, once I got your money, I'm out of here. He is always there to help you out. So anyway, just wanted to add that was not shortchanged, and they are coming. So you probably had to order them special. Let's continue going here. All right, we're gonna leave it loose. Man, hold it still. Okay, they weren't kidding. Some of the videos I've seen, the guys that do QA1s, which this is very similar. And I think even some of the other coilover suspensions, they always say, man, do that sway bar first. And they say it is a pain. I can see why. So what we did, obviously just temporarily ran these bolts here on the sway bar. And then I had to use a big C-clamp to squeeze these bushings down. But it looks like they're all on. But wow, that was a little bit of a booger bear, I gotta tell you. Now we can go ahead and tighten these front sway bars down, the sway bar brackets. And now I think we're just about ready to put the engine on the cradle. Oh, let's go easy. Just go ahead and the red engine car, you mean? Yeah. So I'm gonna wash my hands. Go ahead, lay down. Let me see here, honey. There we go. All right, now you let off. All right. We really need to get a plumb bob or something. How's dipstick look? The back is almost lined up. Okay. I put my sweetness. You can tell it freed up. We are in. Oh. There we go.